Hello and welcome to more Nubby's Number Factory. Now, it's been a while since I've made a video on this game. Since then, I have completed and unlocked every supervisor, and I've done every challenge except this. So the Nubby trials are terrible, and I hate them, and I don't think they're any fun to do. However, there are 5 levels. I've done level 1 through 4, but I have never done level 5, because quite frankly, it is horrible. Like, this is one of the most luck-dependent, one of the most just terribly designed challenges I've ever done in a video game. And, well, that's actually entirely what we're doing today. Basically, the objective is to, get an infinite that only relies on items. Because you don't get any... Well, you can't beat this challenge with perks. On round 78, it deletes all your perks. So, this also means taking perks. I'm not really going to be doing that because there's really no point. So, at least we get 4 coins per perk we don't take. Actually, now, normally I don't care for Finger Puppet that much, but it's actually, like, kind of decent. It can get you a lot of money early, but really only early. It has really bad scaling. That also helps you be less dependent on the board, which the board outscales you really fast in this game. Alright. I'm not even gonna bother, unless it's like Lunar or Void perk, I'm skipping it. Unless something comes up like QB, I think it's called, the QB perk. If it's one of those 3, we'll take it, because that'll help us get into late game. Otherwise, we're probably not going to take it. Just taking a sip. We want 5 inventory slots, because slots 4 and 1 are going to be taken, so... it helps to have an extra. We're gonna save and reroll. We are gonna buy these. It's not bad. I also have the music turned off in game, so I can just add my own in post, and also so I can listen to my own music. Also, one of the big parts of this challenge that make it so luck heavy is the fact that you only get 2 lives. So you have the Glass Tony limitations without the benefits of actually playing Glass Tony, and that is awful, quite frankly. Yeesh, that was scary. Because, I mean, if you don't know, there's some decently RNG heavy items in this game, but they're usually not so bad where if you have a good amount of lives, it's pretty manageable. Or a good amount of ways to activate it. But you can't have either of that in this challenge. And I hate that. That was really good. Get a lot of money that way. Alright. So we are hoping for Asbestos or Mannequin Head. We got neither. That's really bad. Wingless Fly is really strong. It helps you not rely on the board. Normally, I would say no, but Asbestos can still work with this item if you have a good, like a really good setup. But this is definitely a desperation pick. And I don't know, we're only around 20 out of 80. But I assure you, it is not gonna be very easy. Alright, well, that's the first one. With the rules laid out, I'm probably gonna be talking a little less about the game itself, so there might be some cutting from here on. We'll take Flaming Skull. I don't really like this item. Okay. Alright, that's okay. before I forget, sorry, I'm just tabbing something over for myself here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do this in one sitting, because I told some friends that I would play the worst game ever made with them tonight, if they actually show up. That game being Dead by Daylight. I will never make a video on Dead by Daylight on this channel as long as I live. And if I do, then you know I've been killed and there's an imposter running the channel. And it should be discarded immediately. I trust you guys on this. Do we want a ton of feathers? I don't think it's very good with what we have. Normally, I like ton of feathers, generally speaking. But you kind of need a main popper. If you have glasses, ton of feathers is really strong. Normally, I don't like Yeti, but we need something pretty much. I think, generally speaking, Yeti is a terrible investment because it's expensive and it's just, the effect is not good. But if we proceeded with only Finger Puppet, we would definitely lose. We always need to get this. If for some reason or another we can't get this key, we have to restart. We are going to need both black markets. And ideally, ideally speaking, we might be able to get triple bagel on whatever black market item we get, which would allow us to get more than just 2 in the run. As a means to upgrade the one we get. Either triple bagel or tart lard. Those are both really strong. Asbestos. Only thing that sucks with asbestos is it's really bad by itself. And it's quite the investment. But I might not get it again. That's the problem. I would have loved Mannequin Head first, but we'll take the risk. If this run dies, well, at least we're early. That's the nice thing with the first black market is you do get it early. It's a really bad bounce. Oh boy. I wonder. I'm gonna try something real quick. Okay, so I'm added a little display to the screen, so you can see what I'm currently listening to, and then in editing I'll add like a little thing. Actually, no, I can just do that now. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to do that. But you can see what I'm currently listening to, and then I'll still add, like usual in my videos, the background track of whatever I'm playing for the video. You know, just in case you're curious. Boy, oh boy. I'm sure you can tell, but it's really hard to get anywhere in this challenge. Oh, that was lucky. Like, it is obscenely difficult. Pregnancy test. We'll try it. Should organize our items in order. This is what Rodent Bones does, and it is just not fun. Hold on, I'm gonna read out a text from Views, my dear buddy. Abraham, and I've only read the first part of it. Alright. Abraham, I used to think Florida were mentally... Okay, I can't say that. I used to... Okay, from the top. Abraham, I used to think people in Florida were mentally ill, Okay. Abraham, I used to think people in Florida were mentally ill pedophiles, but that's everyone in New York. Literally every interaction I've had, miserable. Wow. Mentally ill pedophiles. What a description. Wow. I need a little bit of point generation. Because they're not really making that much. I'm not really making that much here. We're just breaking even repeatedly, but you don't really want to bet on that. Void perk. Void perk. Void perk. I think it's a little too late. I don't know. I think I want the money. If I had Cheese House and I knew it was guaranteed, maybe. That really hurts. Okay, it's fine. Hot dog, no. And start stacking strawberries at the very least. This could still be helpful, regardless. Okay. Again. Cheese house. Cheese house. Cheese house. Cheese house. Lobster claw. This item needs a serious rework. This is the worst item in the game, I think. Like, it's up there. It makes me so sad. Like, it's so bad. Every 3 seconds. I don't know. This item is... For it being rare and 11 coins, that is just awful. That was a very unwise decision. See, hopefully I can get Mannequin Head now. That'd be awesome. Or... Shotgun perk. Well... Ask and you shall receive. That would be lovely. I didn't mean to buy 2. Whoops, my finger twitched. Okay, this would be nicer if I could actually reach the peg we needed. There we go. If we can get Mannequin Head, this would really help counteract the, like, a bit of negative scaling Poopbutt has. Because Poopbutt can't... It can't keep up with the round, obviously. Because he's linear, but the round's exponential. There it is. Okay, okay. It's happening. Because this will lower the score we need to win. And that's a really big deal. Because then this means Poopbutt can activate easier. And he'll stay relevant way longer. The only problem with Lunar Perk... The problem with Lunar Perk is it takes... it can take too long to activate. Once we get Rodent Bones. But... we'll just have to deal. We'll just have to deal. Cool thing with these is they activate on first peg pop. So I don't gotta worry about Rodent Bones locking them off. Bottled Tears is a little more annoying, but it's a similar solved solution with Poopbutt plus Mannequin Head. Sea Cucumber. Check out the store. I think having 2 of these is better than having 1, no? I mean, I'll have the pegs twice, but I don't really care about that. I think filler is a good idea. Okay, I mean, this is cozy. More buckshot. That could actually be a really, really big help. I mean, it's still a shame that we're not, incoming. What do I want? It's a shame we're not going to be able to keep these perks, but they'll help us get to the next black market, and that's really all we can hope for. It's so luck heavy. I cannot explain to you how absurdly luck-heavy this challenge is. No amount of anything I tell you can do it justice. You ever play the Yu-Gi-Oh game? I think it's like on the GameCube, before the Yu-Gi-Oh game had a rule set. It's like that. It's just terrible. Gate Guardian turn 1. Fuck you. Ugh, the decision. I don't even know if it matters. Doesn't. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh. I guess with 2 mannequin heads, that goes off really, really often. This may seem a little random. I mean, obviously it's always good to have something like this, but I just want to make sure I don't forget to actually get an extra item before I get asbestos. If I get asbestos. It also gives me an extra second to get my perk here. Maybe a second goose is actually the method. This isn't gonna scale, but these technically do. We'll try. If we fail, well, whatever. Well, we'll know for next time. That's really not bad. That's really not bad. Because it all happens at the start of the round, so we don't really gotta worry about Nubby stalling here. That is a problem. If we don't hit the first one right, we lose. I mean, it's really not bad, is it? If this wasn't in a challenge run, I mean, this would be really, really good. Like, smooth, you know? I mean, you still got a good bit. Almost regardless of anything, it seems like you get a decent chunk. Please. Yes! Okay. Okay. What do we get rid of? Does it matter? I don't think it matters. Goodbye, goose. Oh, it's so beautiful. Because we have our point generation. That's it. That's the win. We have a backup head. And it's just It's just wonderful, isn't it? Now we just get to the end of the road. It's actually crazy how quick we got this run. You have no idea how many hours I've spent trying to clear this game mode. Just get that OBS luck, I guess. Turn on OBS and suddenly everything starts going right. Ah, my goodness. If Tony slash, I think, what is it? Mad Dog or something? Like the developer, Dog Man. If they ever want any feedback on their game, get rid of this challenge. It is not fun. It's not interesting. It's a crapshoot of RNG. And even if you didn't do it like this, the best thing you could possibly do otherwise is similar to this, but you'd probably just get, like, Jake the Snake, and I don't know. If you get, like, 3D glasses and, like, some... Just get a lot of score, and then just get a popper of some kind. It doesn't really matter which one. You get cactus, glasses, pants, really anything. It's not a good challenge. This challenge is genuinely terribly made. And I don't think anyone enjoys it, honestly. Everything I've seen online and everything I've seen on YouTube, I've never seen anyone feel like they've done it, you know? Playing for Mannequin Head isn't fun. If I were to change anything about this challenge, like, and you want to keep it similar at least, I think all perks destroyed is... It's a big reason why you're forced to do this, because perks give you a lot of potential with other items that you're just not allowed to do anymore. All of a sudden, once you get them destroyed right before the final boss, it's like, well, what's even the point? Because if you can't beat the final boss, well, everything you've done up to now doesn't matter. So maybe get rid of all perks destroyed. I think Bottled Tears would be better if you weren't limited to only 2 lives. If you made it 3 lives, I think that's actually reasonable. So maybe slight nerf to Bottled Tears or slight nerf to the life count. Either one. And I don't think Rodent Bones is a good I don't think Rodent Bones is made well. I think Rodent Bones it forces you to play like this, because the reason why this works so well is because these go off instantly, and then when Nubby dies, Rodent Bones stops going, so then this goes in forever. So it forces this really bad playstyle. If I were to change anything about it, maybe just make its activation condition different. Like the inverse or something, like once Nubby dies, maybe you lose items in like your odd slots or something. I don't know. Not just every second you lose the leftmost item. I don't think that's fun or interesting. Anyways, I got my achievement, Epic Win. I got 2 achievements. Yeah, that's my feedback. I highly doubt they're gonna find this video, but if they do, no. It's just an idea. If you don't agree, that's okay. You know, it's your game after all. But other than that, I really do love this game. I think it's a ton of fun, and there's a lot that you can do, especially Dwarf Tony is a lot of fun. I was very, very fond of this addition to the game. But otherwise, that's going to be it from me for today, and thank you for actually watching. This has been a very short video compared to what I expected it to be, so I'll have to catch you all in the next one. Goodbye.